Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mila. You're at Alexandrian Archives. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome back. Today we are doing an updated version of the anti-TBR tag. So the anti-TBR tag I did about 2 years back when I first started this channel, and I thought that would have been fun to just be a hater because I am a hater. And I tried to challenge myself to not mention the same authors or books that I did back then, because I think most of the stuff that I said back then does hold up. I believe most of it, if not all of it. So yeah, so I've decided to do an updated one. I thought it would be fun and more content for you guys. So some of these are a little bit, some of them might be repeats, especially the classics books, because I haven't really encountered any other classical author, classics author, that I don't really want to read. It's just sort of been the same ones every time that I've really thought about it. So other than that, I believe everything else is different this time, an updated version of it, as promised. So without further ado, let's start being a hater. The first question is a popular book everyone loves that you have no interest in reading. Okay, granted, I'm not a romance reader, but any Emily Henry. I have zero desire to read any of the Emily Henry books. Just zero. Even if I was a romance reader, I would have zero desire to read Emily Henry. I've heard so many mixed things. I don't even want to dip my toes into this. So yeah, that's literally... Sure, I'm not a romance reader, but I don't have to be one to want to read it or not want to read it. The next question is a classic book or author you have no interest in reading. This one is slight repeat. Dickens, no interest in reading. F. Scott Fitzgerald, no interest in reading. Ulysses, no interest in reading. Just no interest. Also, I don't think it's a classic, but more like a modern classic. I have no interest in Dune at the moment. This could change because, tastes change and it could change. But at the moment, I have no interest in Dune. The next one is number 3, a problematic author you have no interest in reading. This is another repeat because we have Sarah J. Maas on this list, and she will never be taken off. Colleen Hoover is another one that has been added to the list. I don't think last time I talked about Colleen Hoover, I might have, but we are adding it to the list. And now there's a third one to add to the list, which is Rebecca Yarros, the author of Fourth Wing and a bunch of pretty racist romance novels that are very military centric. So yeah. Number 4. Question number 4. An author you've read books from but have decided are not for you. I haven't finished her books, but I have 2 of them. One is the Atlas 6 and the other is One for My Enemy. So the author in question is Olivia Blake. I don't think I'll be reading any more of her books because I haven't finished her other 2 that I have. So I just don't think she's for me. Elizabeth Lim. I've enjoyed her books, but I just don't think I will read any of her further books. There's no hate to the author. I still love her books. From what I've read, I still enjoyed them, but I just don't think they're gonna hit as hard. And I'm half and half V. Schwab. I just don't think... See, I read A Darker Shade of Magic, and then I read her, Our Darkest Duets or something, duology, her monsters and music duology. I didn't like it. I don't know where people are getting that this is like... See, I just don't understand. Okay, obviously people can have their own opinions, but I just don't understand how it's good. I think it's her weakest series, to be honest, in terms of the YA genre. Because as I said, I read Darker Shade of Magic, and I read a bit of Vicious. And I just don't think V.E. Schwab's and I's, we click on the writing sense. I don't know, something about her just doesn't click with me. Again, no hate to the author, but it just does not click with me. The next question is number 5. A genre you have no interest in. Horror, romance, and dark romance. Anything that's scary, anything that's has an obscene amount of gore and blood in it, anything that... yeah. I think you guys understood from that side. Number 6, books bought will never read. See, I'm just gonna say the 2 out of the 3 that I wrote on this because I'm actually reading one of them. So I went back on my own word. But anyways, I don't think I'll be reading Dragon's Promise by Elizabeth Lim just because I wasn't particularly attached to Six Crimson Cranes. I enjoyed it, but I don't know. It's just I wasn't super attached to it anymore. I'm not super attached to it anymore. And To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandria Christo, I believe. It's like a Little Mermaid retelling, but a little bit darker, and I just never appealed to me. I love me a good mermaid story. I love me a good Siren, Rusalka's mermaids, whatever story, but I just have no interest in this one. Maybe one day I'll read it. Number 7, a series you have no interest in or you have DNF'd. I think this is a repeat, so Throne of Glass, and that's literally it. I can't think of anything. Oh, Fourth Wing. I'm not gonna continue Fourth Wing. There's no way in hell I'm continuing Fourth Wing. I think that's it. I can't think of any other series that I have no interest in. New releases that you have zero interest in. Evocation by S.T. Gibson. I don't know. I just have no interest in it, and I've seen like quotes and bits from it, and I'm just like, this is not good writing. I'm not gonna waste my time. The next one is To Gaze Upon Wicked Gods, and yes, because of the whole controversy, and yes, it is a colonizer romance. You can't tell me otherwise. And The Familiar at the moment by Lee Bardugo, I have no interest in. So I will leave it at that. The next, is that it? It's only 8 questions? Is that it? I guess it is. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Given how short it is, I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to go a little bit over 10 minutes, but okay. No complaints from me. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below. Follow me on all my socials. And do answer the questions yourself, as well as check out the older version of this that I made ages ago when I was but a fetus on booktube. I was a baby on booktube, but I was a seasoned veteran on Bookstagram at that time, so fun times. And I will see you in the next one. Like a wellness hole. Happy reading!